Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ferrari Monza has always represented something more than just a car. It's a statement to an ode to the brand's racing past and a glimpse into its future. And for 2025, Ferrari has taken everything we loved about the Monza and evolved it into a machine that borders on automotive art. This isn't just a supercar. This is Ferrari reasserting its position at the peak of performance and design. Let's talk about what makes the 2025 Ferrari Monza so special. From the moment you see it, there's an undeniable aura about the car. The silhouette remains loyal to the design language of the Monza SP1 and SP2. But the lines are sharper, the stance slower, and the details more intricate. Ferrari has masterfully blended the retro racing aesthetic of the 1950s Barchettas with modern aerodynamic efficiency. The body is sculpted almost entirely from carbon fiber, and every curve serves a purpose. From the front splitter to the rear diffuser, downforce has been optimized while keeping the car visually dramatic. And while it still lacks a traditional windshield, Ferrari's patented virtual windshield has been improved for 2025. It uses a combination of aerodynamics and air deflection to keep the cockpit surprisingly calm even at high speeds. Underneath their long, flowing hood lies the heart of this beast, a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine. That's right, no turbos, no hybrid assistance. This engine is raw, unfiltered, and alive. Ferrari has tuned it to produce 850 horsepower, making it the most powerful naturally aspirated V12 they've ever built. And when you rev it, the sound is nothing short of operatic or high-pitched, ferocious, and deeply emotional. It redlines at 9,500 revolutions per minute, and getting there feels like riding a roller coaster that's about to take off into the clouds. Ferrari claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.7 seconds, and it'll hit 124 miles per hour in under 7. But numbers aside, it's the way this car delivers performance that sets it apart. The throttle response is razor sharp, the steering immediate, and the chassis perfectly balanced. There's no roof, no touchscreen distractions, and certainly no compromise. You're immersed in the driving experience, just you, the engine, and the road. The 2025 Monza has benefited from Ferrari's latest technological innovations, many borrowed from its Formula 1 and 20 programs. The chassis now incorporates a revised version of Ferrari's side slip control 8.0, which allows skilled drivers to slide the car at the limit while maintaining maximum performance. Magnet or geological dampers react in milliseconds to road conditions, providing the perfect balance of comfort and performance. Weight distribution is nearly perfect, and thanks to extensive weight-saving measures, the car weighs just over 2,700 pounds, so exceptionally light for a V12-powered supercar. This featherweight construction means it responds instantly to every input, from throttle blips to steering corrections. Even the brakes are top tier. Ferrari partnered with Brembo to create a new carbon ceramic braking system that provides fade-free performance on the track, while still being usable on the road. The brake pedal feels firm and responsive, giving you full confidence whether you're carving through mountain roads or attacking a racetrack. Inside, Ferrari continues the minimalist philosophy. There's no infotainment system, no digital distractions, just a focus on driving. The materials are high quality but purposeful. Leather, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber dominate the cabin. Each element is placed with intention. The steering wheel houses most of the car's controls, including the Manettino dial, which allows the driver to switch between driving modes. These modes tweak everything from suspension stiffness to traction control levels. One of the most fascinating things about the 2025 Monza is that it's not about daily usability. This isn't a grand tourer. It's not meant for traffic jams or grocery runs. This is a weekend car, a passion project, a piece of automotive art meant for winding roads and spirited drives. And Ferrari is unapologetic about that. This car is not built for the masses, so it's for the enthusiast who wants a direct connection with the car, the road, and the history that inspired it. Now, let's talk about exclusivity. The original Monza SP1 and SP2 were ultra-limited, and the 2025 Monza follows the same path. Ferrari is only building a few hundred of these, and each one is allocated to a hand-picked selection of clients. This isn't something you just walk into a dealership and buy. It's more like being invited into a secret society. And that exclusivity only adds to its allure. The price? Well, while Ferrari hasn't officially released the exact figure, insiders suggest it's well over $2 million, depending on customization. And speaking of customization, Ferrari's tailor-made program gives owners nearly limitless options. From bespoke paint finishes to unique materials in the interior, each Monza can be a one-of-one masterpiece. Despite its rarity and cost, what's most impressive is how usable the car still is if you treat it right. The ride quality in comfort mode is surprisingly livable. The virtual windshield means you're not constantly being battered by wind, and visibility is decent, especially for a car this dramatic. Of course, it has no roof, so weather planning is mandatory, but again, this car isn't meant for daily errands. You might be wondering, why would Ferrari continue to develop a car like this in an era where everyone is going electric? That's a fair question. But Ferrari has made it clear, the Monza is a celebration, a tribute to the purest form of driving before we transition to hybrids and EVs. It's a farewell letter to the analog supercar era, a reminder of where Ferrari came from and what made it great. Ferrari is, of course, heading toward an electrified future. We've already seen that with the SF90 and 296 GTB. But the Monza stands as a defiant symbol of what we're about to leave behind. There are no batteries here, no turbos, no digital noise cancelling what the car is trying to say. It's a car that speaks with its engine, its chassis, and its timeless beauty. Let's not forget the heritage. The Monza name traces back to Ferrari's iconic racing cars from the 1950 supercars like the 750 Monza and the 860 Monza that dominated endurance racing. The new Monza channels that same spirit, not just in looks but in attitude. It's stripped down, aggressive, and purpose-built. It wants to be driven, and it demands respect. When you drive a car like the Monza, you're not just going fast. You're participating in history. You're engaging with a machine that was built with passion, precision, and legacy in mind. Every time you hit the throttle, you're reminded that this is what driving is supposed to feel like. In a world filled with tech-heavy supercars that practically drive themselves, the Monza is refreshingly analog. It challenges you. It rewards skill. It wants you to be involved in every shift, every corner, every downshift. It's not the fastest Ferrari, but it might be the most soulful. To wrap it all up, the 2025 Ferrari Monza is a stunning tribute to everything we love about performance cars. It's rare, it's fast, it's beautiful, and above all, it's uncompromising. It doesn't try to be practical or sensible. It's a celebration of Ferrari's DNA, unfiltered and untamed. And in a time when the automotive world is changing rapidly, the Monza stands tall as a timeless reminder of what true driving passion looks like. Whether you're lucky enough to own one or just admire it from afar, the Monza isn't just a car, it's an experience. And for many, that's worth more than anything else. If you'd like me to add a call to action or tweak the script for pacing, let me know.